Hi everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Addict Creations. I'm Diane, and today we're going to be taking this adorable Heartfelt Memories layout and changing it to an 8.5 by 11. So let's get scrapping. So all these layouts have a lot of prep work, and I've done some of it because we had a video where we cut out all these bits from the dies, which I absolutely love these dies, and I'm hoping they come back in stock soon before everything's done. It's like, oh my goodness, but these dies are amazing, and I will use those forever and ever and ever, hopefully. So on this 12 by 12 version, and this title is not wanting to stay down, this has this strip right here, which is, honestly, I have no clue. So it'd be 4 1/4 by, looks like 11 and just under 3/4. So it probably cut this a little shorter than I was supposed to. I'm not loving this paper. I like this side actually better. But I just got, let me grab it, the bulk pack of Sweet Memories. I didn't order very much of anything Sweet Memories. Pretty much I ordered the die cuts and the digital art, but it wasn't a paper that I thought I was going to use. Now I'm kind of kicking myself, but oh well. But they did have the bulk pack, and it has this paper, which is cute, and this paper, and I kind of like this a little better. It's kind of the same tones. I don't know. I kind of like that too. Let me look. That's cute. That's cute. I know. I'm totally playing with this because this sheet right here, I don't have this ledger paper. But what I did do when I was creating it is I cut a strip here, put this on, and then cut that so that I had basically this left over. So I could use this on my smaller layout. See, I was thinking. What I need to do right now, though, is get this on here. And instead of the cameras, I know this is camera right here. As you can see, there was already adhesive on some of that because I had I put the adhesive on it before I decided what I was going to do. So let's put this down. I think I'm going to have to cut this a little more. I'll set that over there. And we're going to put this, and we're just going to use this as our template to start off with. Now, the other idea I do have would be to cut another sheet of this a little bigger. So let's start with this real quick. Just putting this down, because when I was putting it down with just my fingers, everything was moving around. So here's this piece. Not sure what I feel about that. And then here's this piece. So I would need to cut about 1/4 of an inch. Let me grab this one. You know what? I think this one kind of matches better, even though I don't care for it as much. I think I'm going to put that one. Actually, back up. I'm going to recut this piece. So hold on real quick. Okay, so I started to do this in a different manner, and I don't think that that was the right way to do it. So I pulled everything up, and I'm redoing it. Okay, there we go. Much better. And now I will put this little guy down, and I can put it over both of the papers, so then you don't really realize kind of where we were at, except that now it's a little bit wonky on the bottom. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back on here. I'm just gonna kind of lay it down here at the bottom, hopefully even as much as possible. And put it on up. And actually looks pretty good. It's a little white showing up at the top, but I think that'll be okay. So this would get then matted eventually onto here. But we have some more prep work to do before we get that far. Let me grab the stamps I need and I will be right back. So I just cleaned up my desk a little bit because it's been kind of a hot mess. And what I want to do here is these little hearts on this layout, and then these hearts are on this part of the layout. So we're going to start with these hearts here, and it is using mist. And I just flipped my Versamat over, and we're just going to kind of go random, but keeping the heart straight. And I don't even know what's going to be shown because I haven't worked out how I'm going to make this process work for these quite yet. We're just, again, random. Feels like it kind of needs something in there. Okay, so I did that one. Now let's grab this other sheet, and I'm going to kind of try and do as many as I can on this too. So I know when I did this one before, this is how I did it, and it seemed to work out a little better than the lined paper. I just kind of went like that. And it created more of a background paper that I thought looked a little better than the random one. And then I didn't have to really worry that I had done it too much or too little. This gave me kind of the feel I needed with the fun I needed. I'm not wording that very well, sorry. But it made me happy to do this. And I'm actually really enjoying this one. So that's good. I'm going to try to get another row down there at the bottom. So there. Okay. I like that. I tried to kind of do them off and on. I shouldn't probably have done that, but it's okay. Put this mist up there. The other thing we need to stamp, I'm not sure if we're going to be using it or not, but are these two. Oh, I already did it, so I don't have to do that. And that is with this grid stamp, which is absolutely perfect. So I'll push that up there. So I've already done that. And then on these little hearts, not on the big ones, just on the little ones, we did some pen work. So let's see if I've got the 10. So basically all we did was go around, let me start with the darker one, and just go into every little dot, because these already have little dots, stitching dots, and we just put the white pen work. So to save time, what I'm going to do is finish this one, and then I'll do the rest of them off camera. Okay, so hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, got all those done. Now I'm going to work on this part right here. Let me find all my pieces. They technically are right around here. Here they are. And this one. So if I put these guys on here, which I do want to do, they are huge. And I still like it, but I won't be able to put much of a photograph on here. So what do I want to do about that? Because basically this is what the photo mats were on this one. It's doing that. I know this is the camera paper. I don't have it. I can do that paper. I don't have this scallop border, but I didn't really care for that. I mean, it's fine. It's just not like, oh, I have to have that. What could I do? I could put one on each side maybe. Or I could just put these here, and then we have the tags that come out for pictures. And I could put some smaller pictures along here. The mist, no. Okay. The one problem you have when you're taking a 12 by 12 layout and you're sizing it down is the pieces are always too big. Okay, I pulled in my trimmer, and I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off of each side and 1 inch off the bottom. And that makes my pocket really tiny. I'm not sure I love that either, but I think it's more manageable. Definitely is more manageable. So I think I can work with that. That takes it from a 4 by 4 square with the notch to a 3 by 3 square with the notch. That notch is awfully big for a 3 by 3 square, but I think that's how I'm going to have to roll with this. Oh, this was okay. If I want to get the same effect, but in the smaller size. Okay, so on this layout, like I was saying, this is 4 by 4 with a little notch cut out. And then we have these little tags in here. And this one is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And this one is also, well, no, this is 3 by 4. Okay, so this one is for journaling, and we didn't do anything on in the class for journaling on here, which is kind of sad. I mean, we could do something today on it, which would be fun. Okay, so I do appreciate this size a little better. It gives me a lot more room on the page to play. This piece, though, is way too big. And so are these pieces. These are way too big as well. I know this is the journaling card, but let's see. Yeah, that's better. Not perfect, but better. I do like the hearts popped here, so I definitely want to follow that. Could overlap that. No, I think that's too much. Okay, so if I'm going to use this piece, maybe I'm not. And I wanted to use these because that brings this honey butter in here. Let's cut these down. Right now they are 4 by 6. So I want to do 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 on both of them. 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then I just realized I have not picked out pictures for this layout. So, oh, I like that much better. Okay. And I think this down here lower is going to be okay. I need to grab photo placement pieces. Okay, so I still don't have any paper under it, but I kind of just like that as is. I also have not figured out a title up here. And I still need to mat it. Okay, so let me add some pop tape to these, some adhesive to these, and then I will be right back. Before I get too much further in this, I'm going to take, this is Seabrook Light, the light side, and I'm going to put this onto here so that I've got that part finished. I should probably give you the measurements of this, because so my Seabrook is 8.5 by 11 1/4, and my White Daisy was 8 1/4 by 11. And so the patterns that I put onto here match up to that. Okay, there we go. Much better. Because this paper, even though I had the White Daisy on there, it was still a little flimsy. Okay, so these pieces right here overlap. So I've already added double pop tape here, but because I needed to remove this to add the double pop tape here, I hadn't done that. I figured I'd show you guys that I'm actually going to do that. So let's take that off of there, and we are going to overlap. Actually, I'm going to just overlap it right now. So we're overlapping that, and I'm using, where is it? 3L, and it's these strips. They're just little strips like that. Perfect for this. But I have these little extra bits over here from the areas I cut off, so I'm going to use those. So I'm not being wasteful. And we have this one. And it just needs a little cut off on there. Okay. So now I've got my pockets created, and I can just put them down. All these little bits I gotta do. But it's totally worth it because this is an adorable layout. Now, when I was getting my adhesive, because I knew I had some strips, I just had to go get them. I remembered that I had some noteworthy paper, and I'm going to use some of that on the other page because it has, let's see here, this 6x6 piece, which of course we won't use 6x6. It's a little brighter. We can use this side, maybe even tone it down a little bit, but I think it'll work okay. And that way I can have that same kind of feel. So, always when you are doing a layout and you're recreating something and you really, really like that one paper, see if you've got something similar. It could work. Just like with this, I really do like this paper. What if I was to kind of take that? I think I need to let this go, and it's really hard because I really do like it. I need to let it go. I need to just say no. No, we don't need it. Okay, so everything else we have over here is these bits. Oh, I wanted to definitely do a little bit of something on this piece. So I was kind of thinking this. I think I want to do it in mist and maybe like second generation. Let me grab one of my scrap pieces from cutting down. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. And then we can do first gen with the hearts. Oh, totally. You can barely see it on the camera though, the grid work, but I will pull that up. Let's see here. You can see this side a little better. See, it's just a little bit of grid work on there. Okay, let's put the adhesive on here. I do like the tear tape versus like the rollers. I just feel it holds it better. And if I'm going to put the effort into making a layout, I want it to stay together. I've been burned by adhesive before. Yeah, I'm really liking that. Okay, so these have these little bits on here. And Let's look here. So they put today on this. I'm going to leave this blank for right now because I honestly have no clue what I'm using it for. So I'm going to put this on here blank. I'm going to, oh goodness. You know what I forgot to do is cut these down. We're going to cut this down. I will be right back. Okay, so I cut it down to 2.5 by 3. I left it at 3. Let's slide this one in. We've got this on here. So we'll just put that there and then this pops out. I can put a little tiny bit more adhesive in here, a little higher, and put that back in, and then we can put that there. There we go. So I just got to put this one on the dark side. I only wanted a smidge of a border on this one, on both of them. Okay, so then this one gets this piece. And put 2 rows of adhesive there. I do think I used the roller, that roll-on one for this part of it, but since I am taking my own sweet time, I can do that. Now there was a black heart on here, and I have some black die cuts. I'm going to grab those. Okay, so all the black ones I've got the black flowers, and I've got the black die cut shapes, and these have a heart in them. So let's see, what size is that size? That one would work, but it doesn't look like there is the negative to it in here. Oh, that's cute. I do like that little one. Let's see. So let's grab this one. And there's 2 of them. Oh, I like that. Okay, I also grabbed out the black titles. Let's see if there's something on here that we can use in place of the Heartfelt Memories. Okay, so this one I need my adhesive for. Unroll, 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 or unscrew it to the thing. I haven't opened this in a while. I keep having to work. Ugh. I haven't been able to do much scrapbooking in a very busy tax season. Yeah, that's a little better. Keep that in place. Oh, I like that a lot more. A lot better. Not that I don't like the Today over here. I think it's cute and I love the font. But for what I want, I think that this heart is better, especially since I don't know what I'm using it for right yet. What else was on this? Has this little square scallop. That's really cute. Anything else? No, I don't need more. Okay, so when we did this bit, so this one right here was at an angle, just a slight angle. I'm going to try to recreate it. So just kind of like that. And I know that it wasn't overlapping the green over here, the sage. Mine has to. And then this one was straight and down a little bit. So we'll come in about here. That looks about right. And then this piece overlaps kind of both of them. So you just want to kind of come in here and put that there. Okay. I think I left this a little longer, but I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. And it is the light side of Honey Butter. And this is the dark side of Seabrook. And let's grab those 3 hearts and some pop tape. Okay. I'm just going to put 3 little pieces on each of these. I really like how these little hearts tie into these hearts I'm going to put over here. I'm not sure the yellow shows up as well as it does on the other one because we had less yellow. I guess if I do it over the side like we did here, then it shows up a little more. I really, really like these. Okay. Like those hearts, they're so cute. Let's open up the titles. I know that I don't really have pictures for it yet, but maybe that'll help me find some pictures. We've got sweet, let's see, heartfelt memories. We've got memories on here. The best days, enjoy, happy. I don't have any scripty fonts. I think I need to wait until I have a picture for this. The nice part is we've got a little tiny journaling bit, and then we've got a place we can put another picture. And then what you would do on your page protector is you would just put a little slit right across here and here so you could pull this out and you wouldn't have to take it out of the page protector. Okay, so I'm going to be done with this one. I know that it probably needs a little more, but I think once the picture's on it, I might be able to add a couple extra pictures. I think it'll be good. Okay, so the next one is the other side. And that is this one. So we've got everyday life. We've got some more hearts here. I don't believe I have very many more hearts. Let's look. Probably should have thought about that. Well, here's a little one. And a teeny tiny one. I feel like I should have some other hearts somewhere in my stash too. Okay, I found a bunch of hearts. So we're covered on hearts. That's cool. Okay, so on this page, I did cut this to 6x6. It's way too big, but we're going to start with the 6x6 portion of it. Move some stuff around. So this page definitely needs some of this pattern. This piece would go here, or this piece would go here, which is what they did. They used this paper, except that I accidentally cut this a little too short. So would I want to use that? I don't know. And then we've got the 6x6. So this was actually smaller. This was more like one of these sizes. And then this went up the side. It made a box like that. Okay. For starters, I don't care for that piece. I think I might like this piece. And if I was to do the box piece, I could do that. I definitely need to cut this down. So that would be at an angle. And then we've got mist right here. I like that. And then we have a 4x6. I think I like that. This is light side, not dark side. Let me put this one together because it's just going to keep moving about. Maybe if I take and make a black photo mat, just a straight black photo mat, that would be good. I'm going to cut that out right now. Okay, so I actually made this photo 4x6. It's the photo part would be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 because I didn't want to have an extra 1/4 of an inch on that one. So we've got these 2 pieces for photo mats. I cut these down to 4 inches, 4.5 by 4. And we want the light side of sage. And it is about 1/4 of an inch in on the top and the bottom. So this is the only way I could think to not waste that sheet that I cut a little too small, especially since you really won't see the center area. So we'll just do 1/4 inch in on that. And then we'll put this little plaid one on. And it looks like it's another 1/4 of an inch in. And so since I already have it cut, I'm just going to go up all the way. There we go. And then I'll just trim. Okay. Now this piece can go onto this piece right there. Okay. The base piece is almost together. I have been having a lot of problems today laying the papers down. Don't know why. There, that's a little better. Actually, I kind of like the bottom of this piece better than the bottom of this piece. And I think it's because there's so much flower on it. Flowers. So I'm going to cut this one. Kind of like the words a little more. Okay, so we do that. We do. I almost feel like it should be the lighter side. What side did they use? They used the darker. Okay. And let's lay this here and create it on this. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Now, that's not going to fit on my page, of course. So let's take and adhere this one to the honey butter. I'm going to go in a bit. I guess I could have put more adhesive on that. Just kind of stick some in there. There we go. Okay, and then let's put this one. What am I doing? Nope. I want to do this. There and there. And we'll stick this down. And I think I want to go up a little bit on that as well. Okay. Now I will take my trimmer and trim off the honey butter. I think I want to trim off, let's see, how much honey butter do we have showing? We've got about a little over 2.5. So let's cut a 1/2 inch off of that and see what that gives us. Move this to the side. Still a little too big, but I do want to cover up that. So I think it'll actually work. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. And it looks like I need to put a little bit of adhesive right here. So that was my scientific way of making this shorter. And it looks like this piece actually was visible, as you can see on this layout. Mine, it's not going to be. We'll just go over that there. Okay, probably could have left a little bit more honey butter on that, but I think the way that this is coming together, it looks good. So now I chose this bottom part, but now I'm second guessing because I kind of like this top piece that shows. So let's cut this down. Cut this little zip strip off of there. And cut this to 6 inches. And put these aside. Okay, so now I need to kind of figure out the size. So this would go, I guess I need to keep this. This would go here and we overlap it, but I need it to only be to here. So we're going to cut off, looks like 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And try that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now I can put my trimmer, I think, away. Possibly not. It'll stay close. Better be extra generous with adhesive. I'm really glad I saw the noteworthy paper because I do like the feel of this note or journal paper over here. There we go. Okay. And of course I didn't put any adhesive on those. And hopefully I can get this to look similar. It's not going to be perfect because I don't have the scallops, but I also didn't want to incorporate the scallop. Speaking of that though, you know what? A little black strip of paper would look probably really good over there. Okay, let's put that there. And then this overlaps. I think I want to pull it down. We're not really seeing much of that paper, but I think that'll be okay. I'm going to pull it down. Okay, so now we have these little guys, and all of these get pop tape. So we'll start with that, and I'll put them together, and then we'll determine which ones we're actually going to use and which ones we won't. Because I don't think that we're going to be able to put 1, 2, 3, 4. This is supposed to be in the center over there. 4 large hearts on this page. I think that's going to be too much. And all those little ones too. Okay. Oh, that one was flat. Actually, all of those were flat. I'm going to make these flat and pop these little ones. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so this one has a green. That one. This one has the blue. This one has the yellow. And this one has that one. Okay, so Seabrook. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the banners. Let's see here. We've got these banners. Wow, I'm just covering up all that paper that I fought so hard to get. Of course I am. But I do like these little banners. So let's see if we can use them. Pull up this black piece. And we'll just put those there. So we still have a little bit going on there. It kind of makes it to where I don't think we're going to use this one. I only want this one here. I like that. I think we can only use 2 over here. So I'll pick my favorite colors to start off with. I like this one. And it has the yellow, the honey butter. Sorry, I'm not using the technical terms. All of this information for all the sizes will be on my blog. Okay, so we got that one. Right there looks pretty good for this. I bought extra Seabrook during Cardstock Carnival because I am really liking Seabrook as a base page. And I want to make sure that I've got them. Okay, so we've got this one. Or do I like that one? Actually, I think I like that one better. I'm going to be able to slip these photos in when I actually put photos on this layout. So I can slip them in there. So we have this one left over. Set that aside for right now. I'm liking this. And then the star I used, the heart I used over there was kind of a longer heart. And so I want to make sure that I use that same style of heart. Apparently I collect them. See if I have any bigger ones that are kind of that feel. Yeah, there's one. There's just a little longer. Okay, here's one. This one. Use these over here. Okay. Those back in their little container. And then I'm going to kind of look at this layout again. And I want up there. Over here. There. Because I want to kind of keep some of these lines free. And then we've got these over here. Kind of like all 3 of these. Just put a little drop of glue there because this one is itty bitty. Okay. Now the next thing that they did was to put some dots on here, and they used blue. So let me grab the blue dots and then we'll put some blue dots on here. I think my pink one's the one that works. Okay, so on this page, we used more of the darker dots. So let's put one of those and one of those. Let's grab this other sheet for the medium. I just got some more dots in, so I don't have to worry too much about not being able to grab the dots I want. And when there's a little heart on this green heart, or the Seabrook heart. Okay, got that. Now let's grab the other page. And we've got a darker heart. So we went, yeah, same ones. Okay. Little hearts. I am out of little hearts. Let me grab a new package. Okay. Just going to kind of set these over here. So we want a little heart on this one and a little heart on that one. Now I kind of feel bad that this one doesn't have one, but I think we'll be okay. Straighten that up. And then it was 2 medium-sized dots. I think I will put them here. Instead, they're over here, but I've got that heart there, so I think up here looks pretty good and still gives the same kind of feel. Now, another thing I could do, oh, I like that. I do like that. Okay, we're going to do that. Just going to put adhesive right now at the bottom of this heart. There we go. And then put this one on. I like that a lot. And that gives me all 4 of those hearts too, which I do really, really like. So that's good. I didn't do this date piece. I'm okay with not having that on here. So let's take a look at each one with its mate or its example. Oh, it looks like we were supposed to use the dark side. Oh, well, I like the light side. Honestly, I'm okay with either. I like this. I like this with the little hearts on here. And I need a title. I think I do want to put that black strip right here. That I think I do need to do. So we'll do that in just one second. And let's look at this page. I like it. And you can't really tell that this is that much different. And it doesn't have the numbers, which are really cute, but it still looks very similar. And the camera here versus just some of the newsprinty type looking paper looks great. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so this side is done. And I'm going to get a strip of black for this side. Okay, so grab the strip. And I have adhesive here. And this is going to tie in the black photo mat on the other page. Almost wish I'd kind of done this in a black photo mat, but it's okay. We're doing okay. I do like that. It anchors it down. I know this is more of a scallop, but I think it does okay. Here, I'm happy with the layout, I guess I should say, more than anything. Okay, I like, oops, this is the second page. So that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I might not have done those that way. I'm not loving them on that color, but I think it turned out okay. We've got these hearts, which we tied in. We've got these other hearts. We've got a little bit of journaling area or title. We've got a title area up here. We've got journaling picture area, and we can always add a few more pictures to it. So I think from, this layout to this layout, I think it turned out pretty good. I'm happy. Thank you so much for coming to play today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I needed to really get in and do some fun scrapbooking. So Again, thank you so much for coming to play, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and play today. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Leave a comment and have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.